Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're doing fine. Welcome back. I'm in Saturn II right now and I'm collecting lodestones. So right now I have a satellite network that's mapped out this entire sector. It's not a very big sector. And I have a little collector ship going to all these mining hotspots, just picking up lodestones and whatever else that's dropping. Like unstable crystals, spacefly eggs, all that stuff. Inventory items. And that way I can create a bunch of EMP grenades that I can use to steal blueprints later. So the main objective here is to put some kind of habitats really onto this base. Because right now I have none, and that's a problem because I have a bunch of mining ships already that have zero crew. I have zero workforce. Having a workforce is going to be great because I need to build at least fleets for two different factions, for the Split to finish their mission out and the Pyramids to finish their mission out. But while that's going on, I don't want to sit around and do nothing, so we'll be doing the Boron stuff, which is something I initially really wanted to do in a separate playthrough. I think I'm just going to do it here because finishing that stuff is also going to increase my budgeted start. And those guys will also, if I remember correctly, and I could be wrong, but I think they'll attack the Split and the Terrans. These guys are ridiculous, man. They're just so OP. They need someone to really shake things up. So that's kind of the goal for this episode specifically, is to get habitats and start the Boron stuff. All this piracy and collecting lodestone stuff I'm going to do off recording, right? And when I come back, we should just be ready to go to Boron space. I'll have the habitats built and everything. So with that said, I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alright, it's been running for a little bit now. I wasn't in setup mode for the whole time though. So I don't know how many I got. I should have got enough. I mean, I'm just aiming to get 10, right?
Experimental shuttle.
So how many do I got now? Lodestones. I have 0 lodestones now. So let's see how many we get from her. Whoa, 122? Ooh, that's way more than what we need. So, okay. So I guess we're finished here, man. Right? Actually, let's do that first. And then we'll dock and wait. So really, I'm only going to build like 20 of these. But this is easily one of the best ways I know to create lodestones. Or not to create, I'm sorry, to find lodestones. However, I'm creating space EMP bombs. Check it out. There we go. 20 should be enough, right? I don't see us using... Man, we got so many of those. Look at that. We got a bunch of these. Yeah, we got so much stuff just from doing that. I imagine we can get a lot more if I was in setup mode the whole time. Either way, now I can go hack some blueprints and then work on the PHQ just for a little bit. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. So here are my habitats. They are built. I used the station calculator to figure out how many I needed and I made a little bit more. Well, that's basically what it looks like. Right? I have some support modules here. Some medical facilities, protein paste. These are meals ready to eat, the MRE productions. But I used the station calculator to figure out how many I needed, and this is what I came up with. I added a few more for crew, but that's it, man. Looks pretty sweet, and I have room underneath to build more. I could probably build this way as well. So this is going to take a little bit, and while this is building, we are going to go out to Boron space. This is something I initially wanted to do in another playthrough, but I figured we might as well do it now. It's this, or I just pirate a bunch of ships. Which I might do later. Alright, here we are.
System. Heretics end.
That's the gate we want to hit. We're gonna initiate a cutscene once we get there. And after that, I don't really remember all the details. I've never finished this, so I've only done it once as a matter of fact. And I didn't get very far.
Everyone is welcome to attend the investigation, though please do remain at a safe distance until the risks are more clear.
So many ships! I cannot believe we are actually
Damn, I gotta
here,
bring my scouts out
ready to
here.
witness something truly historic.
We'll wait for the cutscene, and then I'll do all that.
The Terran Secret Service has been alerted to potential gate activity. The Intervention Corps has been ordered to undertake a threat assessment with regard to the potential impact on Sol territories. We can only guarantee everyone's safety as long as the expedition remains close to the intervention fleet. However, we advise everyone to stay clear of our firing arcs.
Initial scans indicate some activity. We will need
And
to
Terran's gonna start some shit out here.
Situation. Mission specialist. Approach the gate nacelle and interface with it to initialize a direct data stream for our onboard science team.
Affirmative. Approaching the jump gate.
There's the mission specialist and the shittiest ship she could find.
Activating scanner. Accessing nacelle.
Data stream is initialized. It looks like... Roll back. Energy spike.
Okay, I'm starting to remember a derelict ship.
Prepare to engage.
That's what we're looking for.
Nothing? Well then.
Nothing, man.
Intervention Corps, prepare for traversal.
The expedition shall follow close behind. Mission specialist. Remain here and establish an outpost to derive a complete reading of the gate's coordinate data.
On it, sir. Godspeed, everyone.
Right, so let's bring some ships out here. We're gonna need, let's see here. Where the hell am I? I'm over here, okay. Wait, we're gonna need some scouts, for sure. I got a couple scouts not doing anything. You're not doing much. You're just chilling. You're gonna explore out there. Hyperion Trinity, you're gonna explore out there as well. I might just get you guys moved out here because I'm pretty sure there's a hive out here somewhere. We're gonna find it. Probably somewhere out here. I don't know. We'll find it. What else, man? You got two people here that are gonna go there. Rename this guy real quick. You don't need that. We'll just keep you like that. You're an FRF space. And you're a money-making factory. That's all you do. So, perfect. All right. Here we go. Okay, we're looking for a
Entering
derelict
system.
ship.
Watchful.
Not the most exciting
Okay,
surprise,
there we go.
but preferable to the excitement of an unexpected Xenon enclave, I suppose.
Unknown object.
This is exactly what we want. Ain't it? What do I do? Well, it won't let me scan it. I know I have to go inside of it. Maybe I have to get far away and approach it again to trigger the mission.
Your ship's sensors
There
are
it is.
picking up a weak energy signature amongst the debris.
That's where we're going, right here.
Assistant,
What's
I
up?
think you should suit up and investigate.
Yeah, okay, man. There's our thingy, so let's go take a look at that. We need to turn off all dumb orders I gave you. Beautiful.
Sir?
Get out of the bathroom, lady.
Yazur.
It's my turn.
Mark 1.
I think that's the thingy right there.
See if you can repair the panel to gain access.
I'm on it, Boso. Let's take a peek. See what we got here.
Running decryption and reconstruction algorithm.
Right?
The data is woefully incomplete, but it appears that this was an outpost of some manner. There are signs of an attack from several directions. It seems that the operators would have had little, if any, time to react. How frustratingly peculiar. I am forwarding all of this to our esteemed expedition commander.
Well, it's kind of
Perhaps
a
he can
cool
garner
looking
more
ship, whatever it
clues.
was.
I have my doubts, though.
Newman correct, sir? Our team confirms that the Heretic's End Gate does indeed contain the coordinates to the Kingdom End system. The timing cannot be coincidental, can it? Just after we received word from the Boron? Is it possible that their experiments were somehow related to the gate reinitialization?
Coordinates and timing are relevant, but not conclusive. The fact of the matter is that this is definitely not Kingdom End. Interstellar messenger drones are not the fastest form of communication. We do not know what has occurred on the Boron
You guys
side
should
since
hang
the
out with
last
me.
message. Theoretically, a connection between the two gates is possible, but that is just a theory. It could well be that the systems were linked in the distant past.
Right.
Yes. Unfortunately, a theoretical compatibility does not mean much in itself. If activating or reprogramming these gates were easy, I am certain I would have overcome the challenges long ago.
The split didn't exactly give you a choice over your research focus. Could this be the Boron? Could they really have unlocked jump gate technology?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. At this point, any further hypothesis would be mere speculation. Until we have more evidence, keep your ideas off general comms.
No general
If you
comms.
must elaborate your theories, feel free to put them in writing.
Got it. Okay, now what? Do I just chill out here?
Hold on. I think I am picking up. Oh no, never mind that. Nothing of interest here. This system's peculiar conditions make getting accurate readings rather troublesome.
Hey man, what happened to no general comms? Let's go back to that derelict ship.
Explorer, you have an unidentified ship on an intercept trajectory. This is our first contact in the newly opened
I will
network.
destroy
We
it.
have no idea of who they are, or their intentions. Investigate, and if possible, make contact, but maintain vigilance.
Unknown ship.
What's up, little buddy?
Please, do not be afraid. I shall disengage my armament.
Not me. But you do you.
I am so pleased to make your acquaintance.
Incredible! Finally, contact with our aquatic allies. Boso, are you receiving this?
Man, I really flew by that guy.
What did you say? A boron? Truly? A living, buoyant boron? Are my
Right.
ocular sensor organs deceiving me? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Boso, and I can barely recall another boron face. I have been riven from my people for that long. Will you please deign to share your time with me?
I am Mila T. Adventurer.
That's kind of a cool looking ship.
I would be delighted to spend time with you.
We found something out here.
Yeah, you can go ahead and ignore that. Oh
Boron
shit.
society not
Gave you
headed
the
by a
wrong
company?
order. Yep.
This is somewhat hard
We're
to
not
fathom.
doing that. That thing is
Indeed,
junk.
Boso. From your own experience, you understand the pain of separation. I doubt if the species appreciate the biological depth of our harmonious societal interconnection. It was worse than it is now. It used to be that all our systems.
All right, we'll follow our little fish friend to wherever he's taking us.
Not just from Kingdom End, the Queen and home of Vishnu, but also from each other. Fortunately, several of our systems reconnected to each other eventually, but none received word from home. Reorganization became a necessity.
How is it they speak English, man?
Provinces adrift, as we call ourselves, were only ever intended to be temporary.
I just don't understand that.
But under the royal steward, it has grown into a comprehensive governing body. Some of us have never given up on Kingdom. Your communication with the homeworld is momentous in the extreme. Not a soul in these systems has found evidence of when the Kingdom's audience. May I?
Yes, of course. There is so much to discuss.
Yep, we're here already, guys.
Royal Steward, would it be in order for me to accompany the delegation?
I'm sure you have other things to do. Diplomacy is not the same thrill as exploration.
Please, Royal Steward, with your permission.
What's up, man?
The silent one from our disappointing introduction.
Me? Oh, all right. I didn't think it was that disappointing. So I know we're gonna need, what is it, nav beacons? I have to pick some of those up. Trying to think if that's the only thing I need. So I did that part and I did the battle after that. But then after that, I don't think I did anything else, so I think we're stuck in a cutscene. I might have got here too fast. You know what? I'll just skip it. There we go. So let's talk about solutions, man.
Your expedition commander hardly seemed in the mood for positive solutions.
Right?
I cannot imagine that you presume to speak for him.
I absolutely do.
Perhaps uncovering more context first may help with your solution.
Oh man. All right, fine. We'll go talk to him.
A Boron capital ship. In all my days. A perfect
It
equilibrium
actually is a
of
pretty cool
functional
ship.
ergonomics. And with such flair. My current abode is penurious.
Where is this guy, man? He's somewhere.
Heading to the dock, awaiting pickup.
Oh, maybe he's walking over here now.
That certainly could have gone better, but all may not be lost.
Indeed. The Royal Steward seems somewhat overwhelmed by the news. Maybe it's a good idea to just listen to him. Understanding his fears might help calm them.
I can do that, man. Let me find where this bozo is. Hey, man, how do you think they speak English?
Who does this?
Does that even make sense to you?
Does he not understand the gravity of our mission? Withholding his consent? We shall continue without it if necessary.
Bro, you need to calm down. Just relax.
Why do you think I remain on this fool's dock? And who are you to tell me to calm myself? I appreciate your contributions to our mission, but do not forget that I remain your superior.
Oh shit, this guy's my boss.
My head of the full
Well, you still need to calm down.
return to my post.
You have a camcorder on your face, bro. I just noticed that.
That much is obvious. I cannot help but wonder if there's more to the issue than that. Perhaps he is overly attached to his role as Prime Administrator of the provinces.
Right.
A reunion with King Dement would inevitably result in him having to relinquish power and standing.
Well, what's his face is scared.
Yes, you are right. That much is obvious. I cannot help but wonder if there's more to the issue than that. Perhaps he is overly attached to his role as Prime Administrator of the provinces. A reunion with King Dement would inevitably
I feel like we just talked about all this, so I'm just gonna go. What's up, fish guy?
Hello again, Explorer.
Well, hello to you.
Oh, you took note of that, did you? Time after time, I approach Leader Weave for the resources to find our way back home. But he has come to the conclusion that efforts spent on this endeavor come at an immediate cost to our people. I would
Right.
hate for you to get the impression that I do not care for my fellow Boron here, out on the fringes. I am truly seeking to make a difference for the people. Serving the Queen's subjects is a duty for me. You see, I do not like to draw too
Bro,
much
how do you
attention
speak
to it,
English?
but
You have
I
a New
myself
Zealand
am the
accent.
progeny of
This doesn't make
Stratford
sense to me at all.
Before you bow or anything like that, I am not part of the direct line of succession, and that is not how our monarchy works in any case. Yet, it drives me to find a path back home, for the people to once again delight in a reunited, merry realm.
Yeah, okay, so
Pleasant travels.
let's go talk to that guy again. As much as I love Egosoft games, man, when it comes to like quests, missions, and dialogue, it's not the greatest.
Ah, the silent one from our disappointing
The
introduction.
exterminator, if you will. So, let's see. There we go.
I am fully aware of Neela T's
Man,
royal connections.
you have
Is
such
it
a bad
your opinion
attitude,
of me
bro.
that I am some petty functionary who can be bought and sold?
I don't know.
Bribed by the highest bidder? You misjudge me, and you misjudge Neela T. For all our disagreements, I cannot conceive that she would be party to such a grubby approach. Of course I desire the return of the provinces adrift to the warm embrace of the homeworld. But what kind of servant would I be if I did so at the expense of the welfare of those under my charge? I find no reassurance in your words, only distaste. My principal concern is the welfare of the Boron of the provinces. Your expedition will expose them to needless jeopardy.
Leader Wee, this is Numankaret.
Ooh, camcorder face.
Underestimated both the influence of the Alliance of the Word and the importance to the network of reconnecting with Kingdom End. As we speak, our representatives are in conference with our allies. The agenda is how, and indeed whether, there should be trade with the provinces adrift. Your ludicrous obstruction leaves me no choice but to twist your arms. Fins. If your economy is your priority, then I hold the keys to unlock it.
Blackmail? You, Numankaret, are no scientist. You are a brigand and a charlatan. And yet, you leave me no choice but to accede to your dangerous demands.
Great.
Mark my
Let's
word,
end this.
You have made no friends here in the province.
We don't need friends, man.
Someday, you may regret that.
We're gonna kill all those cock. That's for sure.
With the gate and watchful gaze reactivated, to our knowledge, only 3 more dormant gates remain in province space. One is located in Ocean of Fantasy, another in Barren Shores. The final one was discovered by scouts in Sanctuary of Darkness. If Sanctuary of Darkness sounds foreboding, you may find that the name is fitting. It is host to a significant Ka'ak infestation.
Yep, we'll
Even
exterminate
uttering
them.
The name makes my fins tingle. Yet I must remain firm on the matter. Do not, under any circumstances, engage with the Ka'ak.
We'll see what
Every
happens.
Interaction with them results in horrific conflict.
You have our word, Leader Wee. We shall do everything in our power to avoid undue provocation.
Thank you. And may I bestow upon you a gift? As a
Sure,
sign
man.
of goodwill to move past our altercation, we have prepared for you a fighter ship. A humble gift, but hopefully it will be of use to you in the times ahead.
Explorer,
Great.
you have done well to secure access for us to continue our mission. Please, claim the scout ship as your own.
Will do.
Serve you well.
Where is this scout ship? The Mako, huh? Check that out. I'll add it to my fleet. It's probably gonna die. Let's go ahead and get this thing activated. Where is the control thingy? Right here?
Mako.
There you go. Great. Let's take a look here. Who's gonna fly this hunk of junk? Who do I have on? Well, I know I have a ship here that I was just on.
We need to investigate the dormant gates to formulate the next step of our expedition.
I am already familiar with the gate in Ocean of Fantasy. If you supply me with the necessary equipment and provide me with a few pointers as to what exactly I am to do,
Are you
it would be
moving,
my
bro?
deepest pleasure to assist.
Where is my ship? I don't see you on here.
Shall investigate barren
How many people
shores.
do you have on yours?
That only leaves the matter of the final gate, the location of which is somewhat more precarious. Explorer, you have excelled thus far. Put that
Right.
fighter of yours to good use, and find Sanctuary of Darkness. It seems that you are best suited to this task.
Yeah, okay, man. We're gonna get right on that.
All the times I dreamt of being reunited with my fellow Boron, it never crossed my mind that they might be in such impoverished circumstances. I know that the Alliance has received communications from Kingdom End, but those were dispatched decades ago.
Oh,
Hopefully,
yeah, I
they
remember.
have their
I'm up
better
here
than the
now.
Boron here. I am curious about the contents of their message. Just how much of their preliminary findings have they shared with their Alliance counterparts? Once we
That
have
was
gained
very
access
confusing to
both
me.
Gates' data, maybe the Alliance really intends to conduct experiments from our side too. Trying
Right.
to manipulate Gates would be an incredibly involved undertaking. Yet it seems as though Numankaret is single-minded about the whole endeavor. Can you imagine the possibilities that would be open to us if we could manipulate these Gates at will?
Joining squad.
Hey, man, welcome to the squad. So, you're going to explore out here. And then, when you're done, you're going to explore out here.
Thanks to the newly opened trade routes, we have commenced rebuilding
Are
our
you a
shipyard.
wharf?
You are, of course, most
You
welcome
might be a
to
wharf.
aid us in our undertaking. Your efforts will,
No,
of
you're the
course,
wharf.
be lucratively compensated.
Okay, that's the wharf. We're gonna stop by and pick up some nav beacons. We're gonna need them. I forget how many we'll need, but we're gonna need them. Man, you guys have such cool bases. It's amazing design, really.
Boron Wharf.
Dude, what crap can I think I'm
Successfully done.
pretty much full. Might have to sell some stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty full.
Welcome.
So let's get rid of how many do I need? I don't need 20 of those. Let's go down to 10 of those. And then where's nav beacons? I don't think we'll need more than 10. I'd be really surprised if we need more than 10.
I have arrived at my designated inactive gate.
Well,
I shall
great,
commence
man.
taking readings immediately.
Yeah, you do what you gotta do. Now that's the gate we're going for right there. Whoa. I hit something. Is my ship too low? Let me look at this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me just... Okay. You know what? Let's do that. That's better. Right? There we go. Now let's move the height. Like that, maybe? Maybe like that. I guess it's pretty... What was the default? Like that? What if I go underneath you? Maybe that. Man, maybe I do like the default. No, I don't. Okay, that's gonna work. Yeah, that works. Ooh, I should stop now. I'm gonna coast for a long time.
Entering
Great.
system. Sanctuary of Darkness.
Sanctuary of Darkness. According to our archives,
That's kind of an emo name.
I wonder what befell them.
Oh, is that so? Then we were quite lucky that our systems were not connected directly to a Xenon stronghold. There is no way we could respond, given the state of our military.
Oh, I can see the gate. You see it to my left?
Now, see if you can locate the inactive gate in the system.
Be careful.
Maybe I'll go this way.
When navigating, we must honor our word and avoid the cut. You will also need to be cautious of the region's other hazards.
Well, we could have passed.
Close to the asteroid.
Maybe we're going the wrong way. Yeah, we're definitely not going the right way. Maybe we want to go this way. Here we go. I don't understand what's eating up my shields, dude. Maybe I need to stay in the red zone. There it is.
Hull damaged.
Yeah.
There it is. Approaching the jump gate facility. Try to get a reading.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. I need to repair my shields a little bit.
Sir?
What's up,
Yazur,
Captain?
Mark 1.
We just want to get our guy to 100%. Yeah, I think all my wingmen are going to die out here. Oh yeah, they're all going to die out here. Maybe. Oh, they're actually doing pretty well. I don't know why I need that many wingmen. I really don't need any wingmen. I don't even know what the point of that is, but I know we are going to get ambushed. But it's going to be a pretty small ambush, really. Man, I can't believe they all made it. And I'm here getting hull damage like an idiot.
Docking granted.
Alright, here we
Yazur,
go.
Mark 1. Empty space.
Each jump gate has 2 pairs of nacelles. They act as caches for storing operational data, among many other things. We're still not very familiar with this technology, or who created it, but thanks to recent scientific advancements, we are able to make sense of some of the information that we are retrieving. It seems apparent that some of the data likely represents the coordinates of other jump gates. Whether this
Anybody
means that
own
these
this
gates were
sector?
connected in the distant past is mere
No,
conjecture.
man, we can own this sector, huh?
Others have reasons unknown to
All
us
right.
for certain gates to hold special compatibility.
Oh, come on,
Vast
man. Do I have to...
majority of the data in these caches remains a vexing mystery to us all.
I think this is a newbie starting area, so I'm gonna get pounded with a bunch of those little newbie tips.
Nacelle. Move on to the one on the opposite side. promising.
Well, good, man.
Forwarding all of this to our science team as we speak.
Works for me. I think I'm gonna get rid of this fleet and replace them all with Gladiuses. I think they would be better wingmen, but I don't know.
Oh my! I'm picking up a worrisome fluctuation in energy signatures.
Yeah, we got it, Boso. We know we're about to get ambushed.
Strike.
Forager.
Sure.
Let's see how good those wingmen are. I mean, they're not really that great, if I'm being absolutely honest. But hey, man, it's just good to have a distraction, right? It can run interference for me.
Yes. Your display of skill was altogether impressive. I just hope this commotion does not result in a more severe and unwelcome reaction.
You see, violence, man, it solves so many problems.
Has poured over the data that Neela T was able to live from the cache.
Great.
While we have not yet completed our examination of the Sanctuary of Darkness cache, it is quite obviously the most promising of the gates. Despite the additional challenges the Ka'ak will represent.
More dangerous, perhaps. But I'm afraid that things are not going well in Ocean of Fantasy either. The system's planet is devastated and completely uninhabitable.
Perhaps, once the provinces have re-established their economy, they can attempt some terraforming. For
Where's
now,
my Mako
this
at? Guess what,
expedition is
Mako?
aimed to map out safe
You're
passage
on
for
bitch
a larger
duty.
fleet to navigate through Sanctuary of Darkness. You can use nav beacons to determine an appropriate route. Just stay clear of the Ka'ak installations.
Right?
And other hazardous regions, obviously. For a better overview of the task in hand, do not hesitate to consult your map.
Yeah, okay. Get out of here, man. We gotta tell this guy to go.
Can I help?
Nope, you got it.
Sir?
Okay. Well, that's a nice change. You know, normally I get upset with auto-saving, but in this game, man, it's important because I hardly ever save. Having that's highly beneficial. Are you inside the quest box? You're not. Let's get you inside. There you go. Well, look at this, man. I got some goons to kill all the stuff for me. They're not really great at it, but at least they're there to do something. You are really bad at collecting loot. Oh man, that's because we're in formation, isn't it? Well, that's okay.
Yazur.
Maybe I'll
Mark
take
1.
over. We're gonna go right here.
Empty space.
Yep.
You know, for the longest time, the community of planets thought the Ka'ak had been eradicated by their joint efforts. Recent attacks on solitary miners, and now this, prove this notion was overly optimistic.
Is that right? We're gonna go here next.
Empty space.
I just don't want to overshoot it by a lot. Nope, I'm in. Okay, where's our next one going? Right, we're gonna go all the way down here.
Empty space.
Yeah, we're pretty close. Get a little bit closer. Right. We'll put one right here.
Empty space.
Oh, we'll be done with this in no time.
Danger.
Maybe get a little bit closer. Oh, beautiful. This right here. Right in that overlap.
Empty space.
This should be the last one. Oh, what did I do? What did I press? Flight assist? No, I'm gonna turn that off.
Yes, it looks like you have found a route. Nicely done, Explorer.
Great.
Everyone, move in. The expedition shall now establish a scientific outpost. This may be the beginning of a most fruitful phase in our journey together.
Well, look at us, man. We did good.
Entering system. Great Reef.
I wonder, what do we do now? Do we just hang out? This one, there's another gate down here. Wasn't there one? I wonder if we can get a mission. They may not give us a mission. Oh, there's like an Earth-like planet right there.
Boron Wharf. Civilian ship B.
Oh, you got criminals? Well, hold on. You got... Oh, man. You lucky son of a bitch. Man, flying like this is kind of tricky. We're not used to it. I want to say... You're not going to give me any missions, are you? Ooh, you got one. God dang it, man. You need a lot of crap. Okay. Let's see here. You guys can go to work. Close all this crap. And then, where are my... I'm gonna remove all assignments from you two. How many Claytronics do you need? Wow, you need a lot of Claytronics, huh? Well, I got a lot of Claytronics, so guess what? You're in luck. I also have some mana cores I could put to work. Let's do that first. You guys go to work here. Boom. You're gonna go out here to the Grand Exchange, get some Claytronics. Probably the same with you. You're gonna do the same thing. Dude, what do you have in your storage, man? You have nothing. I just don't have that many Claytronics. Oh, I see what's going on there. Let's go to transfer wares with Grand Exchange. Yeah, I guess I really don't have that many Claytronics. Huh. What if I had some whole parts? Do I have whole parts? Dude, look at that. Okay, who's in my little squad here? We can take 3 of you. Assign you to that. We're gonna take 3 of you. Outstanding. I don't need all you knuckleheads. I got 4. 4 is great. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna live. What are you doing? Are you really just waiting out there? Come on, bro.
We've established a perimeter around the inactive jump gate. Now we are commencing the construction of an outpost. Do not elevate your hopes quite yet. Experimentation shall begin soon, but jump gate technology is very alien and highly volatile. We do not know for certain whether we can ever successfully force a connection, particularly within real-time coordination with our Kingdom and counterparts. Nonetheless, we have an ideal candidate gate for experimentation.
Great.
The Alliance of the Word has an obligation to our cousins in Kingdom and to try our utmost. These technological marvels have eluded our understanding to date. Something about the interface has remained stubbornly out of reach. The final spark. In any case,
Come on, man. Let's wrap this up.
congratulations. You have performed your part.
Great.
You have done so unimpeachably. We will keep you updated on our progress in the coming years. And, if fate wills it, you may
Come on,
one day
bro.
find your
Spit
name
it
in the
out.
annals of the great explorers and scientists.
Man, alright, jeez. So let's see here. What can we do to help that guy out? Construction aid, historical log, grand experiment. Okay, well, I guess he doesn't need us yet. Well, he is going to call us sooner or later, so we'll just chill out until he does. What is this? Okay. Well, I'm not paying you off. Ooh, I think I blew it up. I don't know if I can capture another asteroid. Can I? I mean, that's an option, isn't it? What, show me where the asteroid is? Oh my god. Well, it's somewhere out here. Okay. Well. That really doesn't help me too much. We'll get back to that. Well, no.
You must forgive my absence in your most recent exploratory endeavors.
Yeah, come on.
It's just, I have been somewhat preoccupied with my own observations.
Yep.
When did Numankaret say the Alliance of the Word plans to conclude their experiments?
They didn't.
Well, the expedition leader did suggest that he would keep us up to date over the coming years.
What? Years, you say? That is... Oh my, that is rather disappointing. I had hoped to contribute to their experiments right away. Well, since you are already running errands in Boron space, would you mind assisting me in my personal research?
Sure,
Ever
man.
since my tentacles first grasped the scientific equipment in this research installation, I have been utterly fascinated by the Great Reef Nebula. Not even that pesky Sagaris Pioneers vessel could divert my focus for long. You see, I have identified several neutron stars, magnetars in fact, which pulse in an oddly specific way. One could be an anomaly. Two might be a coincidence, but I have already identified a potential third. I need you to verify my observations, independently.
Yeah,
To that
okay,
end,
man.
I have compiled a list of positions in Great Reef that I need you to visit. Please do forgive me if I appear somewhat excitable. There is a chance that this could point to a discovery of immeasurable significance.
Boso
Right.
Tar has informed me of your exciting plans. You must let me accompany you. In fact, I will not take no for an answer.
Well, come
The
on
Alliance
out.
is in the midst of their preparations. I have to say, the deluge of scientific jargon leaves me cold. I much prefer action.
You have arrived at the precise position. Excellent. Taking
Fantastic.
measurements now. No, this is no good. We will have to disregard these readings.
Yeah, okay, man.
Well,
Just tell me what to do.
This shall not dishearten us. Assistant, onwards to the next position.
Boso Tar, may I ask you a personal question?
By all means, Neela T.
What makes you choose to remain out there? All alone in that tiny tank of yours? Are you not tempted to reunite with your kind? Now that we are reconnected?
Nothing would delight me more than to
Why do you
explore the
both have New
provinces
Zealand
myself.
accents?
And to
And why
get
do you
out of
speak
this too
English,
for
man?
once.
Like, none of this is making
My
sense.
work is simply too important. After years enslaved in the service of advancing split weaponry, I now preside over what is quite possibly the most advanced scientific facility in the network. I am sorely tempted to abandon post. Even if it is just for a little while, I would most certainly love to see the Great Reef in person. But ultimately, my work here is so much more important than my personal desires.
So what is behind your enduring fascination with Great Reef? If you will forgive my candor, you seem to be rather fixated on this particular system.
Actually, I was born there. Not that I would have any memory of it. Then shortly, after I was hatched, I was taken to Argon space.
But wait, that would mean you were released.
Yes, indeed. If the records are correct, I am 47 years old.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it's
I
not
never
that old.
imagined I would ever meet someone so aged and venerable.
Hence my fear of spending time away from my laboratory. While my mind remains sharp, I must exercise it for the benefit of all. Taking the second set of measurements. Blasted photoplankton. Nothing. Again. We shall try once more. I know I am onto something.
All right, man.
I can feel it in my fins.
You know, it is strange. Our lifespan is short. At least in comparison to the other known sentient species. When you think about it, very few Boron of the provinces adrift will recall Kingdom End, or the benevolent leadership of our monarch. Yet, ask any one of them, and finding a way back home will be their preeminent priority. How is it that we are driven to pursue such things, even on the thinnest of leaves? Is this inherent Boron
What was there, a
naivete,
crystal on that thing?
or an innate scientific drive?
That is simply our nature. We are known for being pacifists and scientists.
Nope, just a texture.
But underneath all of that, are we not first optimists? Excellent. Yes, this position seems promising.
Great.
Taking readings of the phenomenon now. Curious. What? No, this will not do at all.
Yeah.
Assistant, something seems to be interfering with the measurements.
I just blew
You
up that
must get to
asteroid.
the bottom of this at once.
I don't think I was
This
supposed to do that.
asteroid is highly unusual. It appears
Well,
to
it's
emit
gone.
some form of residual energy, impeding the accuracy of my readings. You must destroy it.
Yep.
Wait, what? Is that
I
really
kind of already
necessary?
did that,
Can you not
guys.
simply account for the interference and
Oops.
adjust your readings accordingly, or reposition the ship a little for clearer
To be
measurements?
clear, I didn't know I could destroy that
We
asteroid.
cannot jeopardize these readings in any way. There is no room for error or extrapolation. Everything must be exact.
Right.
A controlled detonation would be the best course to pursue.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. I already blew it up.
Quite the spectacle.
Oh, great.
Obliteration may have appeared to be an extreme approach to resolving our issue, but it seems to have done the trick. Assistant, please return to the initially designated position at once.
All right. I could do that.
Empty space.
Well, you're like right here.
Taking measurements now. This is...
Oh my! Would you look at that? That is 5 magnetars, each rotating at a comparable speed. No, wait, actually, this cannot be right.
It's right.
One rotation every 1.884 seconds, which equals 1 rotation per 3.14 thorium transitions, which, oh, you might not be following. Their rotational speeds are precisely identical.
5? With identical speeds? But that is impossible.
As we are observing it right now, it would be more accurate to say that it is highly improbable. But yes, the odds of this phenomenon occurring naturally are incredibly, unfathomably minuscule. And, viewed from this position, their positioning appears oddly symmetrical as well. Reminiscent of the pattern on that enigmatic station in Leap of Faith, the stars seem to be pointing towards that blue giant. I wonder if... Oh my! The radiation readings emanating from the blue giant are incredible.
Incredible. How?
They are oddly regular, in a manner that should not be possible. And they repeat, like a signal. Could this be what we have been missing? Surely not. That would mean... Did someone mean for us to find this?
Wait. A message written in the stars. For... you?
Oh no, please. Not meant for me specifically. But this constellation cannot conceivably be a natural occurrence. Its existence is a manifestation of intent.
The Alliance of the Word still seeks a means to interface with the gate technology. We may well have just found something worthy of closer inspection. I shall forward these findings to Nomenkla's team immediately. Assistant?
Yeah.
You should head back to the expedition outpost now. In the meantime, I shall apply my intellectual suckers to the details of our discovery.
Right.
Explorer, do not...
See, where am I going? I'm gonna go there. Well, you always have autopilot would take me
think
there.
that I am not coming with you.
Come on, little man. We gotta kill some things. The proper word is exterminate, I think.
This discovery that you and Boso have made is tremendously interesting. I cannot yet explain
Now,
how
will
the
you
two are
follow?
connected, but these energy readings seem to be compatible with the jump gates.
I wonder if he's gonna follow this on autopilot.
Science team's tentatives.
He should, right?
It is a cipher, deliberately placed to allow us access to the network.
I do not know whether that can be said conclusively. These are fantastical claims to be making without any weight of evidence. Perhaps the
Where are my guys?
jump
Man, you guys are...
function from anomalous occurrences, such as your synchronized stellar bodies. Or perhaps whoever built these gates used the blue giant as a constant point of reference. One that is
You know what? I got it. I got it.
network and used for calibration of some kind. We do not yet have sufficient data, so I hesitate to spring to conclusions. That said, your findings certainly accelerate our scientific timeline. Explorer, talk to me in person so that I may brief you on how we will proceed.
Are you on this thing?
Wayfinder.
It is quite obvious
What is
why
it, a
he
mining
so
ship?
hesitant to entertain my hypothesis. I shall admit, it seems rather ludicrous on the face of it, but I believe he will rue dismissing the concept so readily. To encounter this phenomenon now, just as we are making our first foray into jump gate interaction, is a coincidence of astronomical proportions.
I mean, not really. If you say it is, then it is, but it doesn't seem like it to me. Camcorder face, what's up?
Ah, there you are. I have briefed Leader-Wee's administration on a research strategy and experimentation protocols. The science team is making the final calibrations. And, as you can see, the Alliance of the Word has worked strenuously to construct all of the necessary energy infrastructure.
We have concluded our preparations.
Great.
Awaiting confirmation to proceed.
You may proceed.
The delicious, heady feeling of pre-experiment anticipation. But Assistant, I would be surprised if our experiments here escape the attention of the COG.
The Boron scientist has a point. I shall defer to your judgment on when we should commence the experiment. Shall we initiate proceedings?
We should. In fact, we got permission to exterminate.
Science team, you have authorization. You are
Great.
green to go.
Uploading frequency profile as signal template. Oh yes, the change in energy signature is immediately detectable.
Indubitably, the signal you helped extract activated something within the gate's mechanism.
I can confirm that we can interface with the jump gate. It appears that we can input basic commands.
All of this seems to indicate that I really am onto something with the cipher hypothesis. The cadence of the blue giant's radiation output acts as a sort of key.
Introduce energy now.
Affirmative.
Stay on guard, everyone. Explorer, get back out there. Maintain a secure perimeter around the jump gate.
Okay, I don't know what you needed me there for.
Mark 1.
Scramble. On the way.
Well, look at that.
As expected.
Oh no, and with such calamitous timing.
Well, we'll just kind of hang out until something comes our way. Will it be this guy? Nope. My wingmen are on it.
Hive guard. Protector.
Ooh, you're closer. Oh, look at that. I can just hang out with these guys.
Not be around for much longer.
Whoa. Whoa. Man. What was that?
Forager. Hive guard.
We got you.
Hive guard.
There's no running away. That's 2 in 1?
Protector.
Nope. Whoa.
Queen's guard.
Getting shot by his wingman.
Protector.
Oh, I think I lost one of my wingmen. It's okay.
Danger. Forager.
Superficial damage.
Hive guard. Protector.
I'm covering you.
Oh, thanks, little man.
Forager.
Yeah, my guns are overheating pretty badly here.
Danger. Protector. Forager.
Are you underestimating me? I think you are. Get off me!
Protector.
Who is shooting me? Is it you?
Hive Guard. Queen's Guard. Forager.
Relax. It was an accident.
There will be consequences.
Protector. Forager.
I'm wasting a bunch of shots here. Oops.
Why are you shooting?
I know.
Protector.
I know. I'm not trying to shoot you guys. It just happens. Bad things happen all the time. I think all my wingmen are dead.
Get off me!
Hive Guard. Forager.
Powered up. I do believe I may have
I think I got your attention. Well, you're already dead.
still some pilots and you might expect.
Oh, my wingmen are back. Great.
Protector.
You will most definitely
Danger. Hive Guard. Forager.
stay alert.
Hive Guard. Protector.
We got this.
Danger. Hive Guard.
Trying not to waste a bunch of shots here.
Forager.
Oh man, I think I lost that poor Mako. I did lose that poor Mako. Who are you? You are gonna go on... You know what? All three of you are going on bitch duty. There's too much good loot here. Alright, great. Look at that.
Oh my goodness. I feel quite nauseous. Something is happening.
Oh, I wonder what's happening.
Fall back. Regroup at my position.
Do I
Docking
dock?
granted.
Let's see what nonsense this is.
A giant spike in radiation.
Well, this is certainly new.
Ah, I should get a... you know what? I'm gonna get a Sapporo just to hang out with me.
Everything. All
That's better than
scans seem
wingman.
to indicate regular jump gate function.
Incredible! It really does appear as though we managed to establish a connection between two gates.
But does it lead to Kingdom End?
There is only one method for ascertaining the answer to that question. Fleet, move out.
Right.
Wait! There is an energy flux.
Oh, that's a cool
Transition
ship.
is achieved. Green lights across the board. No immediate danger detected. Oh my goodness! There's a fleet of Commonwealth ships right here. Greetings, friends. Please tell me you are with the Alliance of the Word.
We are indeed.
Judging by the equipment surrounding this gate, would it be presumptuous to imagine that you had a hand in activating the jump gate from this side?
With the help of the local Boron population, yes.
How very impressive. Our scientists have been endeavoring to achieve this for countless times, but to no avail.
Then suddenly, without warning, something changed, and we were able to interface with the jump gate.
Yes, we have just made the significant breakthrough that brings everything together.
You simply must share your findings with us. In the meantime, we will harden the gate defensive positions and establish patrols. And of course, our most venerable and beloved Queen Polyphides wishes to receive you and your subordinates to thank you for all you have achieved.
It would be an honor.
We will also need to instigate ties with the local administration.
I may be able to assist in that regard, and I cannot deny how thrilled I would be to come aboard as ambassador to my long-lost Boron brethren.
Well, there you go. I will hang out here and collect loot.
Jump gate. Unknown.
So we've been going for a little over an hour.
Boso were pivotal to the success of this entire undertaking.
Right, man,
It
of course.
would only be right for the two of you to join me in my
Can
audience.
I
with the
dock on that?
Me?
Oh, I can dock
The
on that.
Queen? This is also overwhelming.
So I think I'm gonna call it here, and we'll pick it up from here
Successfully
on the
done.
next episode. But we made pretty good progress. We still have to build some stations. I might do that off recording. But all in all, we did pretty good, I think. Oh, you know what, man? I have, that's my Mako pilot, I bet. Oh, are you gonna make it? Dude, where are my other collector ships? Where are you at? Whoa, bro, you're done. What are you doing? You're doing good. You're doing okay. You are definitely done, man. You are playing with fire there. You need to come back. And you're done too. Now I think about it. You're all done. I'm going to have you pick this guy up. Boom. Outstanding. Okay. So this is a good spot to call it. Next time we'll pick it up exactly here from wherever we are on this ship. But if you made it this far into the video, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Alrighty. Bye-bye.